It's Monday. That's right. The day after Sunday. The weekend is gone, and the Super Bowl is over. And today, finally, we're going to discuss They Live, the new steelbook from Scream Factory. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Trust me.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Hey, Squeaky. What were you asking me about Bruno Mars music? A song you liked and you had a question? Yeah. No. Versace? The song Bruno Mars is singing is not about ramen or wine. It's Versace on the floor. That's a designer label. Oh my goodness. Look, you guys. Oh man. I am so ready for the weekend. Is it wrong of me that the week just started and I'm ready for Friday already? All right, hey, the office is back in order, no longer in disarray. Everything's put up and in its proper place. Nerdy wife helped me get it finished, and I think it looks great. I'm just trying to figure out the lighting again. So at some point on Instagram, I will show you guys what all we did back here. But that's for another time. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're glad you're here. I hope you had a great weekend. We did. We watched the Super Bowl, and I'm not a sports ball fan per se, but I sure love commercials. No. Oh, so, hey, in the description down below are some things we love and enjoy and thought you might as well. Nobody pays us. It's just good products. And there's also a link down there to our merch page. Go check it out if you want to wear some squeaky chair or some nerdy Ronin gear. We're working on new shirts as we speak. So thanks to Flagrant Triggers over there. All right, let's get into this, y'all. First things first, in case you forgot what it looks like. Here is the steelbook in all its glory. Fantastic artwork. John Carpenter's They Live with Rowdy Roddy Piper. Oh man, this movie. I love this movie. And it's just a fun ride. Let's look at it, shall we? They Live, 1988, rated R, hour and 34 minutes. Directed by John Carpenter, based on a short story called 8 O'Clock in the Morning by Ray Nelson. And John Carpenter wrote the screenplay. Has Keith David, Roddy Piper, Meg Foster in it. This is a straight up 80s action fun time. Okay? There's and here's the premise, okay? There's aliens among us, all right? And they're controlling us. And the only way you can see them is with these special sunglasses. Okay? I know, sounds strange, right? Because they look like us. They sound like us. They're among us. They're leading everything we do. They have complete and utter control. And Roddy Piper, a down-his-luck drifter, finds a pair of these sunglasses and starts taking them out. And man, it's gory, it's bloody, it's a fun time, and Roddy Piper does a fantastic job. Now, he's no longer with us. He passed away quite a long time ago now, and I gotta tell you, I couldn't get enough of his acting in this movie because he just did a great job. Unusual for a professional wrestler in that time period to come out and do a stellar job as an actor, in my opinion. Now, yeah, you got The Rock, you got this, that, and the other. I get it. But Rowdy Roddy Piper, like, if you go to the movies and see The Rock in a movie, you don't expect a good drama, like a well-acted part. You expect to see buff dude beating up people or shooting people or whatever. That's what he does. You don't really necessarily see a great stellar acting job. And for what this movie is, a sci-fi from the 80s action flick, you believe his character. He pulls it off, in my opinion. A lot of people have forgot it. Now, I watched this yesterday before the Super Bowl. Complete, because it had been a while since I'd seen it, and I had forgotten that right before the end credits, there's boobs. All right, like just on the screen, like really not necessarily necessary, but so this is not. So just be forewarned. There's some boobs. There's some language. There's quite a bit of blood, and some horrible dialogue. It's badly written, in my opinion. But overall, this is a great movie. Is it anything more than a good popcorn sci-fi movie that you can sit down and just turn your brain off? Sometimes I think it might kind of be a documentary. So there you have it. Look, I gotta tell you, I guess I'm gonna show you real quick. Some of you may or may not be interested. I don't know. Maybe you don't care what I find around town, movie-wise, physical media-wise. But I'm gonna show you real quick because I don't know. I got the director's cut of The Watchmen. I got that for $4.99. I was pretty happy with that. Then I hit the pawn shops the other day and found quite a good selection of Blu-rays for less than $2 a piece. Look at that. Hell or High Water. Fantastic. Now, some moron wrote their name on it, and they wrote their name on the disc, but I don't care, because at some point I'll upgrade that to 4K. Look at that. Now, on DVD, Barry Gordy's The Last Ride. If you've not seen this movie, what are you doing with yourself? All right? Everyone should see Bruce Leroy. Love that movie. And I don't know anything about this movie, but found that on DVD. I found that one at the dollar store, actually. Great Mel Gibson movie. I found this on DVD, and I'm okay with that, because I realized the other day I have never seen this movie. So before I spend the money to get the 4K, the nice 4K, I need to watch it and make sure I want it in my collection. Yes, it's a classic, don't get me wrong, but because I've never seen it, I'm not going to spend that cash on upgrading to that if it's a movie I'm not going to rewatch. My father-in-law, we were in Kentucky seeing them last weekend, and I was looking at, they've got a few movies, mainly Rocky stuff, because my mother-in-law loves Rocky. But I noticed he had a Criterion DVD on the shelf, and I asked him about it, and he said he just found it. So I was like, what do you want for it? And he's like, here you go, have it. But Gamora on DVD from Criterion, I've never watched it. It's Italian, is my understanding. An Italian like crime movie or what. Oh, all right, I'll watch it. Thank you. Found this at the Dollar Tree, and I'm quite interested in it. This is I believe it's Onion Films. Yeah, Onion Films. It's called Blast Off on DVD, and it's based on the writings of Jules Verne. It's Blast Off, aka those Fantastic Flying Fools. But this has Burl Ives, and just I'm really excited to watch this. I got it for $1. Last but not least, I got 8 heads in a double pack for $1 because I love Joe Pesci. He's awesome, and that's a funny movie. From what I remember, I need to rewatch it. That's why I bought it. So anyway, I don't know. Most of those were $1. I'm pretty cool with that. Like, I'm getting a little stricter about what I get. Like, even if it's $1, I'm not going to pay for something that I'm not going to rewatch. So there's that. Anyway, hey, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let y'all enjoy the beginning of your work week. As always, we're glad you're here. Please like and subscribe because you don't ever want to miss our fantastic content here. So I hope you have a great rest of your week. And of course, we are going to be back in just 2 days on Hump Day. So for Michael the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this silly fat nerd, we will see you on Wednesday.